In the previous two videos we have covered operators and the data type conversion. So in this video we will be covering the string and the string templates. So what is basically a string? So a string is a sequence of characters. Okay, so I'll go ahead and make a function in which I'll mention a variable a and give it a value. This is a coder exclamation mark. Okay, so this is a coder and with three spaces and an exclamation mark comprises these all character comprises a string. Okay, so remember, string is always quoted in double quotes. Okay, and the space and the punctuation are also characters which are part of the string. So the first character in the string has an index 0. Okay, so in this string the t has a character 0, has an index 0. Okay, so as we move forward with the string, so this is a coder, the index increases by 1. Okay, and each and every space and each and every punctuation mark has its own index. Okay, so when I mention the index and the string just one above the other and mention it in a table, so that is called an index table. Okay, so I have just mentioned the part of index table here. Okay, so it says that which character has what index. Okay, so in this the C character has a index of 10. Okay, so this is the basic about string. We already know how to initialize a string. Okay, so there is also a second method. Yeah, second we can say that it is a second method to initialize a string. We can do that. String variable b string, we will mention the data type of that string beforehand. Okay, we can do that also. So we can define the string in two ways. Okay, so we will be covering most of the string functions in the later part of video, but I'll be mentioning one string function in this video, that is the length function. So remember, a string having index from 0 to 15 has a length of 16. Okay, it has 16 characters in it including 0. Okay, so what if I have to like I have a value I that stores the length of string a. So I'll just mention a dot length. Okay, and this length function measures the length of any string. So I'll go ahead and print the value of I. So when I run this program, I expect the output to be 16. Okay, so yeah, so the output is 16. So the length of string a is 16. Okay, so what if I have to get the output as the length of the string is 16. Okay, so I have to print this statement, and that value here is I. So what I can do is I can go ahead and write a print statement which contains a string that the string is the value of string is, okay, the value of the length of string is. So I'll just go ahead and print this, okay, the length of string, and then what I can do is I can in the next line I will mention a println statement, and that contains I. Okay, so when I go ahead and run this program, what I will find in the output is the output will be the length of string is 16, but don't you think it's a bit lengthier and there must be a shorter way. So you are thinking right. So what I'll do here is I can use string function, string template here. So string template is nothing but a dollar sign. Okay, so what is a string template? So while mentioning a string, what I can do is I will just mention it, print ln. Yeah, so after the the string, I have to put inside the string the value of I. So what I can do is I can just put the dollar sign and the I. Okay, when I hover over it, it says value I int. Okay, so it has the value of I. So when I go through this line, it will print the string, the length of the string is, and inside the string it has the value I. So so it does not print the length of the string is $I, dollar sign I. It does not print that. What it print is, we will see when I run this program. Okay, so yeah, it prints the length of string is, and instead of $I, it puts just the value of I. Okay, so what if I have to print, I have not defined any value I. Okay, and I have to print the length. So I have not defined, I'll just make this go, and yeah. So now what I will do, I have a string and I have to print its value, and inside the string I have a I can do one thing. I can just go and instead of print ln, I'll do here print, and in the next line what I can do is I can go print ln, and here I can put a dot length. Okay, so when I run this program, it will be giving an output. The length of string is a dot length, and which is 16. Okay, so it is correct, but now here also it is redundant, and more of code, like more lines are used. It is redundant because we are using the print function twice. So in Kotlin we don't do that. So what I will do is I can use the string template here also, but when I use the string template without any something, so what happens is I'll mention just a dot length. So it automatically insert it into curly braces. Okay, so I was trying to establish my point here. The point was that whenever there is an expression in a string template, we put it inside a curly brace. Okay, so when I run this program, it automatically puts the length of string a inside this template, and we have the output as the length of string is 16. Okay, so that's all for this video. In the next video we will be covering the various type of string functions that are available in Kotlin. Thank you very much.